Hello and welcome, Cancers. This is going to be your weekly reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Now, I just did a pre shuffle getting into your energy, and I'm getting a feeling of like something kind of, or you and someone went your separate ways, and there was a lot of things left unsaid. Everything, um, there wasn't complete closure, and someone is really hoping to get to talk to you, or you're really hoping that you can get to talk to someone else and kind of either close out this chapter and say what you need to say, or maybe if it's a coming together reconciliation kind of energy. But yes, it just feels like there was so much left unsaid. Whether you just kind of stopped talking to them, they stopped talking to you, or someone ghosted the other or blocked the other, or just kind of fell back. That's the energy I'm getting with you this week. But before I get into the actual spread itself, please know these are general readings, general meaning they may or may not resonate. So let's just say you're a Cancer sun and you're watching, please, and it's not resonating, please check your moon, rising, Venus placements, okay? So let's see what we get from my lovely Cancerians for this upcoming week. So this is the week starting the 24th. Okay. Actually, let me just shuffle the other way because I'm always bending my cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for my lovely Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for the upcoming week. Messages do you have for my lovely Cancerians? This is going to be for the upcoming week. Messages for Cancers for the upcoming week. So first up, we have Four of Pentacles. Yeah, and that's the holding back energy I feel. Like, I never got the chance to say this to you kind of energy, but at the time when they could have, they held back. So that's the funny thing. Someone is upset they never got to say something, but it's like they could have. They had every opportunity. And now that this connection feels a little more fragile, like for some it feels broken completely. It's like now they have so much to say. What I wish I would have said when they should have just said it before. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this is the wounded warrior. Someone is walking around carrying all these feelings. Someone really didn't want a situation to end. And maybe it felt like a mutual breakup, or at the time they thought this is what they needed to do, but it weighs heavy on their mind. Yeah, Cancer, I feel like someone, they wanted to be with you, or they wanted this connection to work out, but it always felt like things got in the way, right? Or there was always an excuse. Well, at least on your end, you're feeling like if they felt this way to you, it didn't feel it, right? You didn't feel it. You felt like maybe sometimes they were distant. They wouldn't express themselves. So you didn't know, quite frankly, where you stood. And even if they're saying it, it's like, well, you're saying this, but actions speak louder than words. Actions do speak louder than words. So, yes, you can tell me these things, but if your actions were you're a distance, or sometimes it takes a while for you to respond, or if I ask you how you're feeling, you're like, I'm okay, or no, I'm good, or you can't express yourselves. And, that could be an issue. Four of Wands, yeah. Someone really wants to come back into a union with you, Cancer. Some of you guys may have already moved on, but there is someone, these feelings weigh them down. Even if they can't have you back, they want you to know how they feel, Cancer. They do. They still want to tell you. We have the World card. Yep. For them, that's what they need for the final closure. This is fixed energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy, the World card, all right? Wrapping up of cycles, completion. For some of you guys, though, you're like, I don't need closure. That was pretty much the closure for you, was when it ended. But for some, you may want to hear this. Now, whatever this closure brings, it either brings this connection staying apart. For some of you guys, it's going to form a union here, okay? Where you guys are going to be committed. It's going to be a whole different kind of relationship. Because the thing about the World card is a major arcana, it's the last card in the major arcana. It indicates you learned your lesson. So if you get to this energy, that means whatever you decide going forward, it's kind of final, right? Like if you guys were on and off with this person in the past and you decide to get together, this is the real deal. This is like, no, we're committed to each other. Some of you guys is marriage, buying a home, that type of stuff, moving in together. You're not going back to that old pattern. Now, if you're breaking up, this is one of those breakups where it's no getting back together. This is a complete breakup. That lesson's learned. That ship has sailed kind of energy. So next for you this week, we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, very attractive energy, very determined energy, very fierce, right? I love seeing the Queen of Wands. Cancers, you're quite the looker this week. I feel like you're feeling very motivated. You could be in the spotlight a bit, or people are just noticing you. You're radiating this glow, and yeah, this glow, and people you're just kind of the, I don't want to say it person this week, but you're the it person, it girl, it guy, in that kind of energy. So we also have the Wheel of Fortune. I love this. Fortune, Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, right? I always think of like luck, pure luck. It also is divine timing, it's karma, destiny kind of energy. But the thing about the wheel, it gets things going, it gets things moving along. You're no longer stuck in a cycle. And that's a great thing for you, Cancers, because it is time for you to move forward. Now, those of you who are, after hearing what this person has to say, you're taking them back. It's as I said, it's a whole different relationship. This is positive. This is forward movement. Those of you who aren't waiting on this person, or see, you're just over it and it's done and it's final, the nail in the coffin. You're just going off to live your life. Some of you guys, as I said, you could have met someone new already. So for you, this is like just for them to get it off of their show, get off their back, or to release it for them. But for you, you kind of already ended that chapter in your head and your mind. So things are just working for you. And we have the Five of Wands, conflict, fighting. And that's it. I can see why some of you guys just don't want to deal with it, because you're like, I moved on. I don't care what was left unsaid. It was a lot of conflict. It was a very, maybe toxic relationship. Can never get on the same page, no matter what. And for you, you just don't want to invite the energy back in. Yeah, you just don't want to invite this energy back in, for those of you who let it go. Those of you who are reconciling with this person, as I said initially, you know, feelings can get in the way. But if you can get through that, like that anger you may feel for them, maybe for leaving or ghosting or doing something inappropriate when it comes to this connection, yeah, you can maybe resolve this and move forward. So last but not least, we have the Emperor. Someone's getting Emperor energies, Aries energy. Someone could tell you, listen, I was immature before, I'm this energy now. See, the Emperor is pretty established, usually older masculine energy. They can run up their own business. Basically, the emperor has to run an empire, right? So the emperor is, they take care of business. Maybe that was it. They never had time for you. They were so busy, always building their, it's all about, building my wealth and my money and this and that. So I'm getting that for you. I'm getting that energy from you, that you would, you didn't feel cared for, valued. You felt like you were on the back burner to this person's career. And for you, that just wasn't enough. So let's see what advice we get for you. We're going to pull advice cards, messages. I'm going to be using Archangel Oracle cards, okay? So let's see what advice messages we get for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this upcoming week. Advice messages for Cancerian, Spirit, advice messages for Cancerians, advice. Spread your wings. Advice messages for Cancerians for the upcoming week. Advice messages. Moon cycles, which is, you rule by the moon, Cancers. So let's just see what this says. I know we have a new moon coming in Taurus, but that's this week. Now, this week is for the 24th. So you may be still feeling that Taurus energy, as we go forward. But let's see. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. For some of you guys, you just want new. And that new, maybe not including this person. You're ready to spread your wings. You felt like this thing kind of suffocated you a bit. And that's kind of your advice. Your advice, spread your wings. Like, there is more fish in the sea kind of energy for those of you who want to explore that. You don't have to be afraid kind of energy. The universe is giving you the sign off that you're going to be okay. And we have moon cycles, which says Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So some of you guys, maybe they're coming, time is fluid. So maybe they're coming this week around the new moon, Taurus, and then next week which this reading is for, the week of the 24th, you'll kind of feel the back end of that, the tail end of this, depending on the decision you make. So that is the reading for you guys for this upcoming week. If you enjoyed the reading, please give this video a thumbs up, like the video. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. It really helps out a lot, and I just really appreciate it. And I want to take the time out to just thank all of you for supporting the channel. It doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you, thank you. And I hope you have an amazing day and also amazing week ahead. All right. Bye, guys.